Hi, I'm Lee Zimble with Ben Siskin and Kyle Shanahan, and thanks for listening to SBC Radio. We're going to do NFC East predictions. I think the Eagles will be on top with 11-5 record. Do you agree with me?
Well, really, I think with the new addition of Jordan Howard, I think they could get maybe. I think they could get a 12-4 record, maybe even 13-3 like they did in their Super Bowl season, and then go back maybe even to the Super Bowl and win it again.
Do you think so?
Yeah, I think they might be 11-5. I have a feeling they, with everyone that they have, and if Carson Wentz is healthy and doesn't hurt himself, they could get 13-3 record like they did when they won the Super Bowl. But Carson Wentz has to stay healthy, and all of their players can't get hurt or get sick or anything to actually have that 13-3 record.
Coming in second, I think is the Dallas Cowboys. I think they'll have a 9-7 record, but their team will be better than 9-7. Now that they can take Ezekiel Elliott's workload a little by drafting or running.
I disagree with that because I think Dallas will have a 10-6 record because they have Ezekiel Elliott and they still have a really good lineup. Just the problem is they can't. They haven't been playing as well as they had before. Before the Eagles got Carson Wentz. They've just dropped down since, so they might get a 10-6 record or a 9-7 record.
Well, I think it all comes out for the Dallas Cowboys. I think it all comes down to their defense and if they can stay healthy and play well. Because last year Sean Lee was out for at least half the season, and it really hurt them. So I think if he can stay healthy through the entire year, I think they could do great. And plus they have another linebacker who's now in his second year who showed pretty great talent last season. So I think they could be a real contender with the Eagles and give them a run for their money.
Coming in third is the Washington Redskins. I think they'll have an 8-8 record now that they drafted Dwayne Haskins. I think he'll have a very good rookie season, but he doesn't really have anybody around him. They don't have it. Their tight ends are very bad. They have a few good receivers, but no Pro Bowl receivers. They have a pretty decent defense. So I think that adds up to 8-8 record.
Well, I think that Dwayne Haskins can really he put up great numbers in college, so I think he can really carry their defense like a Tom Brady figure. And I think really for them to win is that they need a better defense because you can't win with just offense. You need to play defense too. Because if you keep letting up points, you're never gonna win. And if they can get some decent, I think they have some good players and good draft picks they can trade and maybe get some defensive players so they can and I think so they can get deeper into the playoffs even. But I agree with you. I think they'll be around the 8-8, 9-7 range with their record.
I agree with you a lot, Kyle, but I think because Haskins has really showed some stuff when he was in college, I feel like they're gonna have a 9-7 record, because their offense is really good, but if they improve their defense more, over the next couple years, they could end up with an 11-5 record in 3 or 4 years.
Coming in fourth is the New York Giants. I think they're gonna have a terrible season and they're gonna be 3-12-1.
I kind of agree with him, but I think they might do a little bit better than that if they can Um, well, I kind of agree with you because they got rid of Odell Beckham. So I really don't think they can do much on the offensive side of the ball. But if their defense can step up, they might be able to maybe win 4 games. But I don't think they'll win more than 4 or 5 games this season.
Well, I think the Giants could be good, but I think they'll have a 5-10-1 record. I think they'll tie against the Jets, 7-7, because a low score. But yeah, they do. If they need to get, if they get a better defense, they could like improve a lot. But they really need to improve on their offense.
Okay, for our second topic, we're gonna choose the NFC playoff, NFC bracket.
Well, I think that obviously, I think Eagles are gonna take their division again this year, and I think the Rams will take their division. And then really the rest I think is really a toss-up kind of because it's really too early to tell because a lot of teams have been making moves. So I think the only two really really distinctive choices for winning their division are the Eagles and the Rams because they seem a lot better than any other teams in their division. What do you think? Yeah.
I think I'd agree with you, and they're both gonna get the first round byes. I think that the Cowboys will definitely be the first wild card spot. Will definitely be a wild card. What do you think?
I think the Eagles will be the 1 seed, the 1 seed, but I think the Saints will come in 2. Because I feel like the Saints will have a good record, a very good record, but like 1 game behind, but like 1 game less than the Eagles. The Rams will definitely come in 3rd, and I'm not sure about the other ones, but the 2 wild cards I'm saying is the Vikings and the Cowboys, because they're both probably going to be really good, but they're not going to be their division leaders, I assume. So that's mine.
I disagree with you. I really think that the Saints and the Rams are both going to have really great seasons like they did last year. So I think it'll go Rams, then Saints, then Eagles, because even though the Eagles are a great team, I don't think they can really contend right now with the Rams and the Saints because Drew Brees is just amazing. I mean, he's probably one of the best of all time. Michael Thomas, that's a great. They have a deadly offense, and they have a pretty great defense too. So they're probably number 1. And the Rams, with all their key players on offense, I really think they'll just be too much. And with Aaron Donald on defense, it'll be too much for the Eagles to really keep up with.
Well, I don't think anyone would let the Rams make the Super Bowl again because of what happened last year. They only got 3 points, and so I don't think the Rams will make the championship finals, the NFC championships, but they might make it. But they'll definitely get the 2nd seed. Is what is what I'm hearing.
And finally, our Super Bowl predictions. Eagles, Browns. Yeah.
Well, I definitely disagree with that because even though the Patriots won't have Rob Gronkowski, I still think they're gonna overpower any other team in the AFC, and I think that it's gonna be somewhat of the same for the Eagles. They're gonna get past the first round, then maybe the second. Maybe they may get past the second round, but I don't think they'll make the Super Bowl because they'll have to get past the Rams and the Saints, which is gonna be very difficult because they have both like superhero teams, and it's gonna be very difficult for them. So in my opinion, I think it'll be Saints, Patriots in the next year in the 2020 Super Bowl. That's my opinion.
So, well, I think since people were starting to make Super Bowl predictions for this year, I've had this weird feeling that the Chiefs and the Eagles will make it to the Super Bowl. I'm not sure who will win, but I've just had this feeling that they're both going to make it.
And that wraps up our show. Signing out, Leo Zembel, Kyle Shanahan, and Ben Sisker.